Cheetos. Chester the Cheetah's addicted to Cheetos.
That's awesome. The verse is so crucial. I spit it deep, it's Confucius. I leave you leaving with lesions, lacerations, and mass confusion. Playing, you losing. I leave your city in ruin.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog. If something is flying through the air and it's an insect, it could be a wasp, could be a bumblebee, maybe even a hummingbird. I'm thinking of another insect.
A mosquito.
No.
What about a fly?
It's a fly.
Alright.
Alrighty, guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next, because that's how we get the ideas for these videos. Comes directly from you right down in the comment section and over on Patreon. And today we have another wonderful suggestion from one of our wonderful Patreon members who goes by the name of Wardonis.
Is it Wardonis or Wardonis?
Could be Wardonis.
I'm thinking it's Wardonis. But shout out to you, Wardonis, because you have sent us over a suggestion from a band that Smokey has said defines the word iconicism.
Oh, yeah.
And I totally have to agree.
They do, man. Chino and the gang are exceptional.
Exceptional could possibly be an understatement.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, Chino, the band Deftones themselves. All right, I'm just gonna give y'all some background information here. This is how we know, or I know, we're about to listen to a great song because we just heard thunder and lightning in the background.
Yeah,
that means we're about to go through a storm right now.
Yes, every time, man. Every time we get into something like truly iconic, the storm rolls in.
You remember when we did Flood by Tool?
Yes, and it started
flooding outside. That's, man,
it's amazing.
I love it. We're done. Yeah, he sent us in. Okay, I know Deftones has a song called Change. Now, the name of this song is called Change in the House of Flies. Break it down, Smoke Diggity Dog.
Wow, that's a tough one there, man. I've never heard the song. Change in the House of Flies. Now, I guess we need a definition of what is the House of Flies. Think of that old story from back in school, the Lord of the Flies.
I was just thinking of that. Did you ever see that movie or read that book?
I remember the story from school, but not vividly.
Yeah, I remember having it as a project, and I didn't.
I think, wasn't it about a whole society that was ran by kids, like just children, and I guess somewhat akin to Children of the Corn or something like that.
Was it like a horror book?
No, I don't think Lord of the Flies was. I know what Children of the Corn was.
Of course.
Yeah, but
that's what we have the trash talkers for. Guys, if you've read what am I thinking?
Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies. That is how bad. Smokey is literally my brain sometimes. Sometimes my brain just detaches and he's just like, hey, I got y'all.
I'll finish that.
I got you, buddy. I got you. But yeah, man, of course, Deftones, you know, they have one of the most melodic voices in rock, if you ask me. Even finding out that, you know, the band Palms, you know, just when we heard
very
that,
similar, yeah.
It's like right there. Smoke Dog.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Wait a minute. This sounds familiar.
It kind of sounds like the beginning of Change.
Change.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Is that what this is? That's it.
Like you never
Is this? Haunting. Blow me away. His voice, man. All right, bro. First, I did not. Okay, we've heard this song.
Yes.
Now, I've always thought the name of this song was just Change.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
So seeing it in the Change in the House of Flies, we're thinking, this is a totally different song.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and that's what I thought too. But we're gonna give you an honest reaction, if you will, because we have seen that before, or we've heard that before. Maybe not seen the video, but
right.
we've heard that song before, because we both. I mean, that was probably when we first started talking about Deftones. That was the song that came to mind for both of us.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I guess we've never seen it written out as in the House of Flies.
Yeah, and that's something I personally want to apologize, because this shows you guys that we honestly do not watch a video before we react to it. We show you a genuine, honest reaction. Because when we saw the name Change in the House of Flies, we thought, maybe, this is a different song. So that's why when it came in, I'm like, man, this sounds really familiar.
I knew it right off the rip. I was like, it's got to be the same song. Yeah.
But then after watching, I'm thinking, well, maybe there's some variation, or maybe there's a different.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was a remix or something.
So yes, I want to apologize, because it in the intro of this video, we said that we haven't heard it, or we're not sure, what it is. But listening to it, we have heard this song. So I apologize for that.
And that's something we're going to be transparent about it, because you can see other reaction channels, videos all day long of people, and I'm not saying all reactors do this, but I know I have definitely seen individuals on YouTube do this, where they will write on their first time hearing. Now, you notice we never actually put first time hearing, because we don't need that clickbait.
No.
But I've seen it where it'll be iconic songs that everybody in the world has heard, and they're like, "Yep, first time hearing it." And you can watch them and go, "There's no way this is the first time you've heard that."
Bro, I saw one. They put first time hearing. It was dun 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Rocky.
Dun. I am the tiger. How have you not heard that song?
That is not possible.
However, we can play devil's advocate here, because the first time hearing Rush or doing the reaction to Rush, you said, "Yeah, I think I know the song." You were being honest and candid with him.
Exactly.
But me, I didn't think I heard it. However, listening to the song over again, as we normally do with the songs that you guys send us, Family Guy and American Dad, they use that song as in a lot of, their clips.
Yes.
Bro, there's one that's hilarious. They got Chester the Cheetah. He's like sitting on his couch, just chilling in his room with that playing, and he just busts open a bag of Cheetos, lays it out, and just...
God, that's his addiction. It's the Cheetos.
Chester the Cheetah's addicted to Cheetos.
That's awesome.
Oh man!
But that's the reason we're not gonna cover the whole fad right now, because somebody actually went viral off of covering Phil Collins in the Air Tonight.
Yeah.
And then you can see right now there is 1,000 reaction videos that have popped up over the past few weeks for that song, and people are saying, "Oh, first time hearing," and I'm looking at these guys like there's
no way.
35-year-old dude sitting there, and I'm like, no, you've heard that song. There's no way.
And we're listening, guys. I know, yes, the views are a plus, the subscribers are a plus, but we really do this because you guys give us great music. I mean, at the end of the day, we appreciate you guys just giving us good music to enjoy.
Exactly.
So,
and having that said, Deftones and Chino are iconicism.
His voice, bro, just... I mean, it's like he doesn't even try with it. It's effortless. It's just, he just does it.
He's a natural.
Yes. All right, real quick. All right, I saw a change. But seeing In the House of Flies, break that down.
Well, I think of it, man, and what goes through my mind when I'm listening to that song is, we've all had those new relationships that we have, and in a new relationship, you're just flooded with oxytocin, right? And during that time, the oxytocin time, if you will, you want to be what that person wants you to be. You're not necessarily being yourself. And the oxytocin is mainly the reason for it, that new relationship energy. You want to be whatever that person wants, and it's vice versa. That person's trying to be whatever you want them to be.
Right. It goes both ways.
But eventually that oxytocin wears off in a relationship, and your true colors show. Now, if you want to talk about In the House of Flies, what I would think of is a house of flies, man. An unkempt house. We saw the ants running around on the counter. At some point, in a relationship, you could show your depression or who you truly are, and
through your living environment.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. One phrase that I've always heard, and something my mom has always said, a cluttered room leads to a cluttered mind. So if you have a junky room, 9 times out of 10 you probably got a junky mind.
Yeah, your living environment is basically a representation of what's going on in your mind.
Agreed. Guys, thank y'all so much for this one. Deftones, definition of the word iconic.
Oh yeah.
My name's Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Rappers React today. If you want to see another artist that we covered, it's right over here. If you want to see the last video we did, it's right over here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do this for you. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you will. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.